Now, are you seeing a change
Yes.
before the pandemic? I'm sorry. Were you seeing a change? And because one of the things we're seeing is there's this category of people now called lifelong learners, which everyone has to be. So the training before might have been, well, you have a new system and you have to learn the new system, but now it's skills that might not be attributed directly to a system, but a competency that people need. Did you see that change already happening in your training?
Yeah, before the pandemic, we would have people who would take classes who are fairly new to computers, and they're used to just pencils and papers, and they never worked much on computers. So we did have a competency level of, the most they can do is turn something on and off and be able to type in an email. So there was a lot of handholding for types of classes like that. But since we moved on to the online classes, this is where it makes it tougher for people to get into those classes and
Mm,
not just get into them, but also to the know-how, how to run a
right.
Zoom, how to get into a Zoom meeting, and how to be able to share your screen. So from those classes, what we have to do is have specific parts of those classes where we help people who are new to this, like walk them through, handhold them through these, the certain aspects of the classes,
Right.
but also we are providing some self-paced training, or there's self-paced training available also on campus for folks, and they
Mm,
just need to know about how they can get to this, who can they ask questions of, and because it's self-paced, that means that they can take it at their own pace and their
mm.
own time, be able to try something over and over again and not feel like they're being lost or being left behind in the class.
Well, that's
So
interesting. When you talk about self-paced, um, so that would be, are we talking about online, obviously online, sorts of
mhm,
classes, and if it's self-paced, then it would be uh, packaged material, prepared material, right?
yes, prepared material or something similar to say like online training through LinkedIn Learning, something like that, where
Okay.
you have uh, certain training you can search for and be able to take self-paced training that way, or just do a quick online search. And there are so many companies out there that have tutorials or YouTube tutorials to
Mm-hmm,
help
mm-hmm.
you with, take something over and over again to make sure you get a chance to practice and not feel like you're being left behind.
Yeah, that's interesting. And I've taken a few of those myself. Some of them have turned out to be really excellent,
Yeah.
excellent courses.
I found they're very helpful, especially if I'm teaching a class. I like to look at these self-paced classes just to see, is there anything I'm missing?
Mm-hmm,
Is there
mm-hmm.
anything out there that is possibly new that I'm not aware of? So
So for you, it's training for you.
yeah, for me, I try to take as many classes as I can, especially the classes I'm already teaching, because I want to see how somebody else is teaching it and what can I
Mm,
glean from them? What can I learn from them to help improve my own teaching?
excellent, excellent. So you really enjoy teaching, it sounds like.
Oh yes, I love it.
Yeah.
It's those moments of helping somebody who feels stressed when they're coming into a class. They have this low training self-esteem, and help
Mm,
them build into being more comfortable with what they're learning about or what they're training on.
nice, nice, nice. I'm sure that's much appreciated.